Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Set. I'm changing up things a little bit. Moving forward, I want to introduce the guest while they're not here with me. To be quite honest, the reason for that is because a lot of the times I have guests sit down and they, we start a conversation and we get talking before the rolling even starts. And I feel like we have to rehash things that we already talked about, and it feels a little forced. Also, it just feels more natural just sitting down and starting the conversation. So that's how I'll be doing it moving forward. Now, anyway, my next guest is a trap metal artist. He's currently working on a new album called God's Warrior, and I wasn't sure what trap metal meant. I never really listened to the genre until I met my guest here. And I have known him for years. He went to my high school, and I knew when I started this podcast, he was someone I had to have on because he's always crossing lines and being bold with what he does as an artist. With that being said, I am proudly excited to introduce my next guest, Goku, the OG. The one burning question is trap metal. Like, what is trap metal?
So basically, it's like...
Also, you can move this mic however you want to.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So trap metal, it's like rap and metal combined.
Okay.
So it could be really anything that's like guitars, drums, but there's more for like screaming lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for it to be considered trap metal, you gotta have bass. It's literally rap and metal combined. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
And so what I do is basically when I make a beat, I will put. Oh, dude, I'll go through so many things. I sample things too.
Yeah.
I do. I won't say I get every single thing just off of me. Well, I use everything on my phone.
Yeah.
So I use BandLab. And I don't just use BandLab. I just use it because I've got a membership with it. And then you're able to import other audio devices or not really devices, but audio instruments or audio files into the app. So you don't just have to use their selection, even though they got a big selection.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, a beat might take me like maybe 30 minutes or so. And then actually making the music, I go in my car.
Okay.
I either go in because I still live with my parents.
Sure.
And
I do
I'm
too.
still young. I'm still young,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I still live with my parents.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only 21.
Do it as long as you can, because you save a bunch of money that way.
Yeah. And I have other things to worry about anyways, money-wise.
Sure.
And so, because it's not like I couldn't live on my own. And another thing I live on my own is that it's with my mom and Graham. And so they're not able to do like a bunch of crazy things. So that's where I come in, because I do all the landscaping outside of the house. I make sure all the electricity's fine. I do all the light work.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good for you.
Yeah. So that's definitely a big thing on why I still live with them. And so, but anyways, yeah, so obviously I'm not going to be screaming in my house so where they can hear me, keeping them up at night. No.
Thinking you're mad at like a light bulb that you can't fix
or
something.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, what the
or
hell?
I'm playing Xbox or some shit.
Yeah.
And then my Graham recently just got a camper. So that's definitely been a good way to sort of go into, and I can do my own thing in there without bothering anybody.
Sure.
So, and in my car, that's where I mostly would go. Because, when you're in your car, it's sort of basically like a studio.
It is very soundproof, yeah.
So, And that's definitely a good place to go to where I would make music. But sometimes, okay, I'll say this straight up. I'll say this right away. I'm very humble about my music. I'm not out here. I'm not one of those SoundCloud people that are like, yeah, check out my shit. My shit's bomb.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those fucking people. And I'm not like, I'm better than fucking Tupac, my music. Yeah, I'm not one of those fucking people.
Thank God. They're annoying, dude.
Those people, if they keep that up, they're not going to get anywhere.
No,
and
I agree.
So I'm also one of those people to where I'm not trying to rely too heavy on autotune. I don't even have like all these, how do I say it? You can't compare me to someone that has a whole ass studio and shit.
And like producers and everything.
Producers and everything. Because there's a lot, because when it comes to the professionals, there's a lot of shit that goes into that. They have professional producers, people that do mixing, all that. I'm just me. I don't have anybody else doing my shit. It's all me.
Sure.
So, I'm very humble about what I do because I know... Well, you can't. It's not really a competition out there. Everybody has their own way of making money.
Well, trap metal, I feel like isn't like it's not like a popular genre. So like
No,
you probably
not
don't have
right now.
So you probably don't have like a lot of, I guess competition is like the good word
No,
for it.
exactly. Yeah, but it's easy to sound the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess you could say that about anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's easy. It's easy for someone to scream, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's another thing. It's a lot of hard work because when it comes to screaming, you have to, well, at least for a while, you have to warm up your voice. So I take and I didn't used to do this at first, but after a while, I realized if you warm up your voice, sort of like a like humming or like you're buttering with your lips, that loosens your vocal cords.
Okay.
So it's easy for you to project your voice. Because if you're just going to scream straight up, you ever been to a concert and you're like, yeah!
Oh, and then afterwards.
And then afterwards your voice is gone.
Raspy. Yep.
See, that's what happens when you do stuff like that without preparing your vocal cords.
Okay.
And I learned a lot of this like off of like YouTube or like online because I wanted to take this like professionally.
So when you were making music and like you would just start and you'd start screaming without warming up your voice, was your voice like fucked
afterwards
up?
Yeah,
okay,
or like I would lose my voice really quick and I'm not able to project my voice, like sort of like keeping a note, like I wouldn't be able to keep the same note screaming. It'll be like wow or sort of like that, you know.
Sure.
So it's people think it's easy until they start doing it.
Yeah.
So at least when you do it professionally. Now, again, I could sound so much better if I had a studio or if I had a laptop. But no, that's definitely the hardest thing. So yeah, I take like 15 minutes to warm up, and I've come to realize that I still have a long way to go. And because I know I haven't perfected it yet, and I wouldn't even say I'm the great at it.
Sure.
I would say because I've only been doing this for 2 years now. And
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I've only been making music. I'll say this. I wanted to make music a long time ago. Like, who originally inspired me to make music, that was Juice WRLD.
I was going to ask that because I knew that. I knew you were a huge fan of Juice WRLD.
Yes. About not growing up, because obviously he wasn't around growing up, and he was definitely a big inspiration for me, and I related a lot to his music. And then I started listening to unreleased music from him, and I was like, man, I want to sound like this, but that's something I'm not the best at right now. It's a melodic voice.
Okay.
Because I originally wanted to do the music that he was doing.
Yeah. Very, very melodic.
Yeah,
sounding.
very melodic.
Sure.
But that was something I wasn't good at. So then I discovered Scarlord, and he's the biggest inspiration I have ever for making music. He's a trap metal artist. He's black and he's from the UK. So so you wouldn't expect somebody from the UK.
Does he like drill rap?
Yeah, he can drill rap, and it's like really heavy, like death metal scream. But he raps really fast. Like he almost raps as fast as Eminem. Yeah. And you'll have to listen to him at least at some point to get what I mean. Because Basically, my music is a perfect representation of what his music is.
Okay.
And so he doesn't fully like able to explain like what his music really is.
Yeah.
It's sort of something that's key to him, just like how this is key to me. I don't want to make it seem like I'm a wannabe of anyone, but
or like a copycat or anything.
Yeah, basically. But you can see the inspiration of where I took it from.
Sure. I don't think anything is wrong with that either. I take a lot of inspiration from things and turn it into my own.
Yeah.
There's never anything wrong with that. So when did you discover trap metal, and like when did you how'd you know that was the genre you wanted to go in? Because like no one, like we said in the beginning, like no one knows what that is really, or hasn't. A lot of people haven't heard of it.
And that's fine. Yeah. And I'll say another thing. That's a beautiful thing about music. About there's always something new to discover.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But it was back when X was around. Because, he was doing some heavy shit.
I knew you were a fan of his, too. Yeah, okay.
He was doing some heavy shit, like, fucked up, yeah, like that.
I remember that, dude. Yeah. I remember you'd post that song all the time. Yeah. I remember that.
Dude, that was probably when I first discovered trap metal. Because, growing up, I listened to heavy metal. Mm-hmm. So I listened to, like, Disturbed and all that.
Yep.
And but I think what got me into rap was when I was a baby. Mm-hmm. My mom, she would play Eminem like all the time. Yeah. And so I think that's what sort of got me into rap. Like, I think it was 8th grade when I listened to my first ever first like new rap song. It was a song by Lil Uzi. It was Sanguine Paradise.
I don't think I've heard of it.
I think I said that right. But that was the first rap song new rap song. I don't even know if I said that right. I forget how you pronounce that. I think I said that right. Yeah. But anyways, that's when I discovered like all these other people, like X, Juice, fucking Young Boy, all that. I listened to all that.
Yeah, I remember when Juice WRLD passed away. I remember for a while there, like that was a big hit for you as an artist, because like I know he was such an inspiration for you.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I remember you. It was like an upsetting time. I never really listened to a lot of Juice WRLD. So you said that was like one of your first inspirations. How did that transition? Because like those two
different genres.
Exactly. Yeah. Like how did you find yourself there?
So. When obviously I've been in the gym, I've been in the gym since I was 10, and I've been working out ever since. I had to be the man of the house by the age of 10.
Yeah,
so
good for you, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, seriously.
I haven't had it easy my whole life, and I'm not saying that isn't the way for anybody else. Sure. But it's not a competition about who has a shitty life.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I respect that, by the way. Yeah, I respect that.
And so, anyways, when I was in the gym, I remember looking through stuff. Because Scarlett, he wasn't the first trap metal artist I listened to.
Sure, okay.
And he was sort of something that I discovered on my own. He actually used to be a YouTuber. And that's probably why I think he's not well known. Well, first, because people, you either like it or you don't like it.
Okay.
And that's basically how it is.
Yeah, sure.
So not a lot of people can listen to fucking screaming your ass off all the time.
There was, I don't remember what it was. So... You have an album out already, Made in Hell.
Yeah.
And there was something on there, and the beat to it was I really actually liked it. And I didn't, like, I'm not into, like, I like metal.
Yes.
That was the first time, listening to you was the first time I ever heard the two mixed. I was like, what the hell is this? You know? But I remember it was extremely fast, and it was like a lot of heavy drums, and then like the guitar was like, and I was like, holy fuck, like that's actually like, driving down the highway, like flying, like it's like gives you that sort of like feeling.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the song was though.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember most. I don't remember most of the shit I do. Like, well, that's just for the fact that I'm still new to it.
Yeah.
So I haven't been to like, people remember their songs because there's people out there playing their songs. Mm-hmm. So, and for me, every song of mine is a freestyle. Not in one go, but I could never think. I mean, I actually have a lot of lyrics written down. I used to write songs, and it was about like sort of what Juice WRLD would talk about. I wrote a lot of songs that were like that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, but when it came to trap metal, I think, I'll finish what I was saying. When I was in the gym, that's how I discovered trap metal.
Yeah.
It was sort of like just listening to music, and then that stuff would come up. So that's how I got into that. Because I always liked heavy music.
Sure,
and,
yeah. I love heavy music. Yeah.
And because, especially for the fact I listen to it everywhere, like not just in the gym, like in and out of the gym. Yeah. And there's a lot of things because I like to listen to things that do uplift me, but I also like to listen to things that I can relate to.
Sure.
Because that's why I listen to Juice WRLD a lot, because I related a lot to what he said.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, when I would make those songs, I'd be in like a heavy mindset. So like when I would freestyle, yeah, literally, it'd be like, I'd say like a couple lines and that was it. I wasn't like freestyle like how Juice WRLD would do it, where he'd go like 20 minutes or so. I'm not anywhere near that level. I probably couldn't ever get to that level. Now, I will say not every single thing is a freestyle of mine.
Yeah.
Well, at least not the entire song. There's some things I will come up with and I'll rehearse it, and or I'll freestyle something and then I'll write it down, and then I'll try to think of ways to say it best.
Sure.
Like screaming at a high note or a low note. And I was always naturally better at screaming high and low. Sort of high. I'm really good at growling.
Yeah.
And I wanted to start out with that because I wanted to start with something I was naturally better at.
Sure.
Rather than, and I do have melodic things, but it's not how I want it to be.
It's not like fine-tuned.
Yeah. It's not how I want people to hear it.
Yeah.
But I do have some melodic stuff out just I put those out there just to show that I'm not just going to be like a heavy metal artist.
Yeah.
Because I'm working on so much shit.
Are you do you think you'll ever be interested in going into like another genre? Just like anything, like any.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Would you be like open to that? Like just moving.
Yeah.
Like, do you think you would ever find a way where, you'd be like, oh, maybe I want to kind of get into hip hop or R&B or anything? Like, could you see that happening?
Oh yeah. I mean, I wanted to do hip hop. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm always gonna keep them both, though.
Sure.
I'm never gonna just straight switch genres. I'm always gonna keep it all in there.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm very open to. Well, it's just mostly the fact I didn't plan to do trap metal at first. That wasn't my original plan when making music.
Sure.
I just found I was naturally better at it.
Yeah.
So I was able to be comfortable. I'll say this. I feel comfortable when I do make it. And I don't feel comfortable when I make melodic music. Even though I'll try, but I'd rather be comfortable making something than uncomfortable.
Yeah, no. Yeah. That makes sense. And I'm sure when you first started making music, I'm sure you probably were like a little out of your comfort zone, like 'cause everybody is. Like when I started this, I was like, dude, the first episode, I was nervous as hell. But I kind of going back to like you said, you were like freestyling and stuff. We had talked before this, and I wanted to read some of your lyrics to you.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab these here. Because when I first discovered that you were doing music, like you had posted something on
Snapchat,
on Snapchat, I think, and I was like, oh shit, like he's making music, and then so I started I kind of started taking a dive. I started taking a dive into the stuff you were making, and some of these lyrics, I'm gonna read these to you.
Okay.
And I want you to just give your I guess explanation, or like if they were
meaning,
were they pre-written, or like were they just like freestyled? Because I some of these lyrics I was like, what the hell, like it's some crazy shit. So there's two here that mention Satan.
Yes.
One is Satan's mounted on my fucking wall, and another one is Satan's a bitch and he ain't shit to me. So I'm assuming Satan mounted on your wall, as in like you mean like his head like mounted on the wall, like that sort of thing.
I killed him basically.
Yeah. Okay. So what is what was your thought process behind were you trying to like bring like religion into it, or like what was your?
Oh,
thought
I'll
process
say
there?
this. I am religious. I'm Christian. I've been
Yeah.
a Christian my whole life. I don't want to offend people and say I'm straight Christian, even though I'm out here doing all this shit.
Sure. Nah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I have very faith in God and in Jesus. And if you don't, that's fine. I mean, I don't judge. I don't judge anybody. And if I were to judge somebody, that's because you're judging me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
So, I definitely think I've definitely been through like low times, like
Sure.
low, very, very low times throughout my whole life. Because, like I said, I haven't had it easy my whole life. So, and I like to think of that as Satan's way of trying to get his claws or his hold on me, and that's sort of my way of breaking away from.
Like saying like fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
Got it.
Because I won't let him take control of my life or my actions.
Got it. And so there's another one on here that kind of treads that line. I'm the closest to an angel, but not the furthest from a demon.
Yes.
So is that kind of what you meant by like when you're like you're Christian, but you're not like
like I'm one of the nicest person that you could ever meet in your whole life, and I'm one of the friendly, and you know this.
I do know this. Yeah. I know this guy. I know this guy personally. Like I know you're a good guy. Like
yeah. And if I were to do anything bad, it would have never been intentionally.
Sure.
Yeah. And so that's sort of like what I mean by, like, I can be a sweet like an angel, but I mean like I can be a demon in like a second.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, I get you.
Because you don't want people to think that they can just talk to you however they want, or they can just control you.
Okay.
Yes.
These next three are hilarious. I was like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. I want to save like the best for last, but like these three are really good.
Those aren't the ones I sent you. Like I said, those even are my best ones. I just sent you those ones because you can make good conversation.
Yeah, these are funny. These are funny. I can't even. Okay. I'm trying to fuck. She can't read the signs. She's dyslexic.
Yes, that's hard.
That is kind of a bar. Like that is kind of a bar.
Hard.
Is there an actual story behind this, or
well,
is that...
yes, there has been a
Okay.
lot of times where I've wanted to try and fuck, and she was
Sure.
like, "No."
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, well, I'm here for this reason.
So you were giving her signs, but she wasn't catching them.
she wasn't giving the vibe, basically.
That is actually kind of a bar. Like she can't read the signs. She's dyslexic. That is correct. Like, did you come up with that?
Yes.
That's damn. That's pretty good actually.
Thank you.
Your bitch get open like a wide receiver for me.
That's my best bar. That's got to be my hardest bar I've ever said. And I've said a lot of good stuff. And that's what people don't understand is that when it goes into making this, it's hard for me to make some things sound good. Because how people look at music, there's I'll say this, there's three main things people focus on. How the beat is, how you sound, and the lyrics.
Yeah.
So it's all about when I can get the right beat or the right kind of thing to get that to sound right. That's something that I need to get better on as well.
Now, was this directed towards someone in particular? You don't name drop, but like, was that directed towards someone in particular?
During high school, I've been cheated on before, so I could never. That's what got me into my dark times.
Sure.
So I could never really do that to somebody else. But when someone's an asshole, I might do something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make it seem like I'm a fucking jerk or this. Here he goes saying all this. But you want honesty? I'm giving you honesty. So,
I respect that. I respect the honesty. And this is the last one, and this is like. It's like kind of vile. I'll slice your head off and shit down your throat.
That's what's directed to when I got cheated on. That was sort of the vibe I was getting when that happened.
Because I remember listening to a song and you were like, I think you said something about cutting your ex-girlfriend's head off, or something along those lines. Maybe this was that you might have been talking about her, and then this line was mentioned.
I made that whole song about cheating, like women and cheating, and how
being
much
cheated
I
on.
despise it. But
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I thought this was you. I'll slice your head off. I wasn't sure if this was Satan's head that you were mounting on the wall because
I could do that too. You
kinda,
could take that two ways.
Yeah, I could.
But
I could connect
I'll
that.
explain where I got that bar from. So
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I want to know. I want
okay.
to know that.
So where I got that from, there's this game called Five Nights at Fuckboys.
Okay.
Okay. It's basically like a RPG Five Nights at Freddy's game.
All right.
It's basically like debauchery and Five Nights at Freddy's combined.
Mm-hmm.
So there's there people are gonna think this is the craziest fucking place I would have ever gotten a bar. But there's this one line in there where it was like you fight, I don't know, it's like Balloon Boy or something. You're Mangle. Mm-hmm. Mangle says like, I'll cut your head off and shit down your throat or something like that.
Oh, so it came like pretty much from a game.
Basically, yeah. Uh-huh.
I was gonna say, I thought you came up with that. I was like, what compelled you? Like who? I mean, I was gonna say, who hurt you? Or like you have to like where you wrote like thought of that, but if it came from a game, then that makes sense. But yeah, so that's directed at like the cheating, like your an ex-girlfriend that cheated on you.
I mean, I said in that song I was going to crucify her.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that would be something I would come up with.
Yeah, I would say like you're not afraid to like tread that line. You know what I mean?
No, because I mean I don't got my gun anymore because of that whole machete thing.
Yeah.
So
which we could get into that if you want to.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like my ego's gone up because I've been lifting and I learned martial arts from a very young age.
Oh, okay.
But
I didn't even know that.
No, well, I didn't tell people about that because I didn't want them to think that I knew how to fight.
Yeah.
And so, but
smart.
When I stopped doing that, and then I started training how to, basically almost how to kill someone. So like, I'll say it like, I didn't train like to have like a sparring match. Like I trained like to how to hit joints, and how to break arms, break elbows. Yeah. And again, I don't want to make it seem like I'm being that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to be, how do I say it? I didn't want people to know that because I didn't want them to go into a fight thinking that I knew how to fight.
Yeah, like you wanted so like if someone was picking a fight with you, they were gonna think that they had the upper hand. Like, oh, this kid doesn't know how to fight, and then when they do, they're like, oh fuck. Like,
yeah, basically.
Then they're caught off guard. Yeah.
And I know, I can be humble. There's plenty of people out there that can humble me. Like I know that I'm not the biggest, I'm not the strongest.
Yep.
But yeah.
But not a lot of people know, how to fight and like martial arts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
and even if they do, I mean, I could still get humbled. I'm not fucking John Jones or someone like that.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, that's definitely a lot of things to where, I don't know, I sort of just didn't want people to know that. Because in fact, when I first started working out when I was 10, what I would do is, this is gonna be so weird. Well, not really weird, but those things in your garage. It's a tennis ball. And there's a rope, so that's how you.
So when you drive your car in,
you can tell when you hit it. So I took one of those, and I put duct tape around it.
Around the tennis ball?
Yeah, okay. Around the tennis ball, and I tied in a tree, and I'd be beating the shit out of that thing. That's what got my knuckles hard for a while. It would hurt. Like I was fucking 10 years old.
Yeah.
And so that definitely that's what sparked my curiosity into wanting to know how to fight.
Yeah.
Because I know very well, just because I lift, that doesn't mean I'm able to win a fight.
Oh, dude. Yeah, there's so many people, like you'll see them in the gym and stuff, and they're like jacked. I mean, you're talking like 10 times bigger than you, and but they did not know how to, like, they don't know how to fight.
Exactly.
They have no idea.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's completely fine, but don't be acting like you know how to fight when you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys, they act like big and bad, and then,
Yeah.
but like someone could be smaller than them, and as long as they know like
Oh yeah, dude.
how to like correctly use someone else's weight against them or something, like they have no chance. They just have no
Exactly.
chance.
Exactly. So, and I would say I've met a lot of good people lifting. I've met so many people about lifting. A lot of people know me, and
Yeah.
for good and bad reasons, and that's
Sure.
okay. And that's something that what sparked my depression was when people knew me for the bad things.
Sure.
And I didn't want people to know me for the bad things because I didn't want people to see me as a bad person. I want them, because a lot of, I'm going to say it, but a lot of people focus more on the bad than the good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's because like it makes them feel better about themselves, you know? And I think a good thing, like it's kind of, I think it's good that, you know, you're even here sitting down talking with me, because it's like, I feel a lot of people have misconceptions of others, you know, myself included. Like a lot of people don't, like they know me for like what I do, but they don't know me, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
And same for you. Like they think they know you, but they don't. And
Exactly.
I think like that misconception, you know, it's good that you're here talking, like people can get to even like know you and stuff, you know?
They put you on a frame. They put you on a picture, and
Yeah.
then they just leave that picture how it is.
Yep.
And they just don't even bother with you. And that's fine, because I understand that not everybody's going to like me, and I understand I'm not here to control how you feel about me.
Sure.
I'm just hoping you can understand the good rather than the bad.
Yeah. And everything, that's the other thing too with people and just like humans in general. They'll be so quick to judge others and judge them for what they've done wrong, but then, you know, they won't talk about their own mistakes.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Not everybody's a sinner. Everybody's done something wrong.
Yep.
Not everybody's perfect.
Exactly.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah. I made so many mistakes, you know, that I've learned from, hurt people, you know, I've hurt people emotionally. I've done so many horrible things, like I think are horrible in my life that I, you know, wish I would have done differently, but like I learned from them, you know? So, yeah, I mean, I think people need to be more, well, you're supposed to forgive. You're supposed to forgive people and like, you know, and
but not everybody's going to do that.
No,
exactly.
no. And that's their problem.
Yeah.
You know, that's not your
That's
problem.
when
or my
you
problem.
know to step away from that situation.
Yep, exactly. So, horrible segue, to be quite honest, but going back to like, I know we had talked about this machete incident. I want to know what happened there. Like, I'm curious.
So what happened was, dude, so many people know about it.
I guess for context, like I'll just like, there was an article, like it was like on the news.
Oh yeah,
was it on TV? TV?
I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It wasn't anything like, oh, I just did a drive-by on somebody. It wasn't anything like that. But so yeah, I was late. I work in State College, and I live in Tyrone, obviously. And I do landscaping, and then I did masonry for a while. I did contracting work, and that. But I would do that online and on the phone. But I build houses and I built walls. And I was a stone, brick, and block mason. But anyways, I do landscaping now, and that's how I learned to be able to do all this stuff around the outside of my house. Yeah. And so, all right. So anyways, I was late for work. They were doing like construction on I-99. So they put cones on the road. This woman, she was going like, I don't even remember, probably like 40 miles an hour. And I'm pretty sure the speed limit on the interstate goes to 55 when there's cones. Yeah. And unless there's a speed limit posted.
Sure.
Yeah. Because they've been doing construction work on everywhere, basically. All these they're trying to build bridges and connect to other highways. And they put the speed limit signs there. But they didn't put it there when they were working on this part of the interstate. Okay. So she was going like 40. I was so pissed because I was late. And yeah, I held a machete out the window to hold her up. Thankfully, I didn't hold a gun out because I would have been in prison. I was just trying to, I don't even know why I did it. I don't want to say I was brandishing it.
Yeah, but like you were just angry and not
I
thinking.
was so angry.
Yeah.
Like if there's one thing I will rage and there's one thing I hate in this world, it's those kinds of people.
Yeah, it's just like taking. I hate being behind people in like in traffic. So what I remember, at least, because I haven't read that article in a while, but like, it said that did you hit her rear bumper like 3 times?
I guess I didn't even know I hit her car. That's the thing.
Oh my gosh! Okay? So wait. So
there wasn't a dent in her car. My paint was on it. I guess.
Your paint was on.
I guess I didn't even see it. I don't even know what the woman looks like.
Oh my! Wait, how did they?
I guess she either took a video or she had a dash cam and seen me going. Okay. People are thinking I went bang. Bang! People are thinking I did that, but no, that's not what I did.
That's how I read it, and I was like, was he just like flooring it into the back of her car? I was like, holy fuck!
Dude, I was so mad. I wanted to fucking pit maneuver her. I was so mad.
So when you pulled the machete out, were you like next to her?
No, I was still behind her the whole time.
Just like waving it.
Yeah, I was really waving it.
How the fuck? That's crazy. How did she even like know?
The
dash cam or something. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if someone waved a machete behind me, I think I'd be able to see that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And it was a 20 fucking inch machete blade.
Yeah. But another question: why did you have it in your car?
I use it at work.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to chop someone's head off and shit down their throat.
I actually still have those machetes.
Okay.
I still they took the 20-inch one, but I still have 3 more.
Yeah. I like how I think also in the article they specifically mentioned the size of the machete. I thought that was also like a funny detail. They were like, yeah, he pulled out like a 20-inch machete. I'm like, what the hell?
It was like $5. Yeah. I got it at fucking Walmart. But my other ones are expensive. No, I don't use them at work anymore, but I still run around with them. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, I use it at home a lot because machetes are pretty handy when you're trying to cut down brush and shit.
Oh yeah.
But I have a weed eater and I have hedge trimmers and all that now, but they still come in handy sometimes.
Yeah, that was like I remember like reading that. I was like so shocked. I was like, they also like. The news does make it sound a little more dramatic. Than what it is.
They only get the one side of the story from it.
Yeah, exactly. So how did that
what happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The aftermath, the exact aftermath. So we finally get out of the cones, and I was so pissed. I almost ran her off the road. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I didn't, and thankfully she didn't. She wasn't hurt. She wasn't. She just went into the side of the road a little bit, but her car was fine. I mean, apparently, but like I said, I don't even know what she looks like. I don't even remember what car she drives, and I didn't see they didn't show me the damage that I apparently did.
Okay.
So, but I mean that wasn't really my main concern. My main concern was I got fucking arrested.
Yeah.
So I finally got to work, and it's in Boalsburg State College, that area. So I get into work. We're about to leave to go to a job site. A job site. A job site.
Yeah.
And then all I seen was 2 state troopers pull up.
Oh my, that fast?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes after that happened. And so at first I didn't know that's why they were there.
Yeah.
And because my boss came out of the car, because it was my boss in front of me, and then it was me and my coworker in the truck behind. Mm-hmm. So my boss came out and talked to them, and then I seen they pointed at me, and so I was like, shit. They came out.
In that moment, did you know?
In that moment, yeah.
Yeah, like you knew. You're like,
I was fuck. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then so they arrested me. They took me to the fucking. They took me to fucking. They took me to the Belfont police station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they took me there. I had my fucking. I was in there for 2 hours worth of paperwork, chained to a fucking desk.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
2
goodness.
hours. They were okay. They knew I fucked up, so they knew. Well, they knew I was young.
Yeah.
They were really they were the best cops I've ever been with.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And like they were nice people. They were very nice people, and they weren't like, bad cop, like, oh, you fucking retard, or oh, you asshole. They weren't like that.
Yeah.
And so they were very understanding. So we went through the whole paperwork, and then I got released. It was a $50,000 bond.
Okay,
Yeah. That's if I didn't show up to court.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand how bonds work. I don't understand. Like,
well, sort of, if you're let out on a bond and you don't show up on a court date, you get taken to jail and you pay the bond. So that's basically like if you don't show up.
Oh, okay. So a bond is basically this is how uninformed I am about the justice system. So a bond is like they'll let you go, but like if you don't show up to court, you would pay that bond.
Yes.
So that's what a bond is. You
get let out on bond.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably getting something wrong in there. I'm not a fucking I'm not a cop or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying for what I experienced.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. So it took a year until they finally charged me.
Really?
Yes. Back and forth. Okay, I give credit to my my public defender. They were trying to put me in jail for a year. And then he said a month.
Like to serve a year?
Yeah, to serve a year. And then they were saying like a month in jail. And I was thinking, I'd probably rather do that than 5 years of probation.
Sure.
Which is what they finally gave me. It was 5 years. It was, we were going back and forth between the court and state college. And then I got put on 5 years of probation and $7,500 fine. I think the fine itself was $5,000, and then it's $50 a month for supervision.
Speaking of money, another very bad segue, but in this questionnaire that you filled out, you had mentioned that you got paid to look at a dude's ass.
Yes.
What the fuck is that about?
So I'm not much of a drinker, and I used to smoke weed, but when I would go to PSA parties, and I would go there literally just for the fact, chicks and to socialize. Yeah. I've met a lot of good people, and I made a lot of good friends at PSA. Yeah. And a lot of people respected me there, and a lot of people, I don't know about a lot, but I know some people don't, and that's okay. And so I remember a dude he'd paid me like, it's either $4 or $5 to look at his ass. So he'd go like,
was he like doing it for like pleasure, or did he have like some disease on his asshole?
I just wanted the money.
Yeah, sure. $5. I mean, what the hell?
Then I got fucking McDonald's. So he'd be walking like holding his ass open. And as long as I looked, I got the money.
That's crazy. Yeah. And was he just like drunk or something?
I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was he straight?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you got $5 out of it. I mean, what the hell? Yeah. That's
yeah. And I did that like 6 more times.
With the same guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be gay. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, but hey, you got.
I mean, you gotta think, fucking, if you could sell feet pics and get money, it's basically the same thing.
It is. Yeah. Okay. I got an interesting story. So, I used to be friends with. He probably still has this video somewhere. I can't even believe I'm saying this publicly, by the way, but I'm gonna say it.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Who cares? So, there was this kid. He is like from around here. I'm not going to name names, obviously, but he's into men's feet pics, right?
Oh, yeah.
And, I when I was like, you're what, 21?
Yeah, 21 now.
Okay. I was probably 19, and, I was just a weird, like I had really long hair at this point. Like this was like my point of life where like I didn't give a shit what I was doing, and I didn't care. I just, you go through those phases,
Yeah.
I guess we'll call it a low point, but I thought it was funny at the time. So this kid, he was going to pay me and my friend $40 to send him a video with our feet like barefoot, and like our faces. So like imagine like the phone's set up and it's like pointed at us, and like our feet are like in the video, and we're calling him like horrible names. Like we're calling him like we're like degrading him basically.
Yeah.
He wanted this. He was gonna pay money to do it. So me and my friend, like we shoot the video, and like we're right next to each other, like calling this kid all sorts of horrible shit. And you know, my friend, he sends it off to him, and I didn't hear anything about it for a couple days, and I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know, this kid paid the $40, but my friend just took it all. So I basically did this for nothing.
Basically.
And now he has the video still. And every time I watch it, I'm just like, or I've seen it. I've only seen it probably 3 times since. I'm just like, I hope this never is seen by any. Actually, I don't think I'd really care. But like, it's just because now I explained the story. But I can't even believe I did that. You know, it was just like one of those things. But yes, you can make money off of selling your feed. So I mean, what the hell? I mean, money's money, I guess. And at the time, $40 sounded good. Well, we split it. $20 sounded all right. So, but yeah, I just did it for nothing. So I got scammed out of my feet, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the kid that wanted it was really weird. It was very odd. Yeah, you talking about that guy's asshole just kind of reminded me of that. So, yeah, people will do a lot of crazy shit for money, like crazy shit.
No, you're
and people will pay even to do crazier shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like at the end of the day, I know I'm not the craziest person out there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. And I don't even think, like, now that you explain that story with the highway incident, like,
People will do worse shit than that.
Yeah, like I thought when I read it, I was like, holy fuck, like I can't believe he did that. Like, this is like horrible, but it's okay. You waved a really big knife out a window. Was it smart to do? No. But like
I didn't fucking kill anyone.
It's not like you were like swinging it at her, or like you
trying to slice her tire out.
Yeah, it was yeah, I mean,
funny.
But yeah, I don't know. People will blow it out of proportion, but the people who know you and know you're not, that person. So that's all that matters.
A lot of people do laugh about it, and I laugh about it.
It's at this point. I mean, it's been like 2 years since that happened.
Basically,
like, might as well make light of it. Like I think it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I make light of it. Yeah, I make light of it now. You should hear fucking my coworkers.
Oh sure, they probably rag on you the whole time.
Dude, I remember this one time, my boss. I don't know. This was actually a crazy thing. I'll say too. It was me and my coworker Jason. We were in like, I forget what part of State College, but we seen something in the sky. I didn't know what the fuck it was. It looked like a plane, but it was so far away you couldn't get the outline of the plane. You just saw like a white thing.
Was this like during the day?
Yeah, this was during the day. And it would go, and then it would stop. And then it would do a fucking full 180 and go the opposite direction. And it was so far away because I thought it was a drone or something. But no drone is gonna be that far away and that big. Yeah. So I'm thinking, holy shit, dude, this fucking alien. So anyways, we were telling my boss about it. And to that day, that's definitely like one of my like crazy like encounters with like UFOs and shit. Do you think that's what it was? Because I don't know, honestly.
I've seen some shit like not seen it, but like I've seen like documentaries and stuff.
Oh yeah,
about,
dude,
like,
I'm into all that shit. Like cryptids,
yeah,
I'm into all that.
Conspiracy theories and stuff.
Oh shit, dude, you can make a whole other podcast.
Yeah, I love talking about it because like there's footage of like the U.S. Air Force and stuff. Like they've captured things that are like like weird moving objects like that they'll go a direction and they can move like really quick.
And it's crazy when you see it with your own 2 eyes.
I can imagine. Yeah. Was it shaped like a plane, or is it?
Well, I tried to take a picture of it and zoom in, and it was just white.
Yeah, just like a blob.
Like a blob, because it was too far away.
Yeah.
And obviously I was thinking, well, in State College, it was probably a plane going to the airport.
Yeah. But planes don't do that.
No. Planes don't make a full 180 turn in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And so when I told my boss about it, he was like, were they holding a machete out the window? And I was like, all right, you fucking
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the alien. It was fucking hanging a machete out the window.
Yeah. No, my boss is a good guy.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
good guy. But no, that's definitely one of the things. I remember when I had a YouTube channel growing up. And I do Bigfoot videos. I'd go in the woods and think there's Bigfoot behind my house.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you probably don't remember that, but
No, I don't.
I let that die.
I have YouTube. Yeah, I had a YouTube channel, and yeah, if any of those videos resurface, oh geez, yeah.
I got kicked out of it for
embarrassing.
like copyright or some shit.
Oh yeah, like using music or something.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
And so I'm just hoping they just took it down because I didn't use it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
So I remember it was, it was either before people started calling me Goku. I guess I should probably explain.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But before people started calling me Goku, it was Nighthawk.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Before I got into anime, it was Star Wars. I grew up watching Star Wars, and that was my main thing.
Yeah.
And then I started watching anime, and there was Dragon Ball Z. Now it's all these other animes. But anyways, it was when I started working out when they started calling me Goku. Because I started getting, working out, and then I told them I watched Dragon Ball, so they're like, oh, you're Goku now.
So that's where it came from.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it just stuck ever since.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. Because he's a good, in my opinion, that's a good person to make people think you represent.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, I didn't know where that came from because so my misconception of it was I thought you kind of came up with it because like you just liked Goku that much.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's how that came about. That's interesting. So you just kind of like embraced it and were just like, okay. Like, why not?
That's what people wanted to call me.
Yeah.
And so I had a kid at a time. I thought, oh yeah, this is sweet.
Yeah, sure.
And then it just stuck ever since.
Yeah.
And so that's how people know me as, huh?
Dude, yeah, that's like calling you your real name. It's just like it's not.
I know.
Not the same.
The only people that call me Anthony are my mom and Graham. Then at work they call me Tony because there's another Anthony there.
Yeah.
But that's the only people that call me that. Everybody else calls me Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like it that way.
Yeah. Sure.
And that's how I want it to be.
Yep.
I need to take a drink of that.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, doing like a full circle, like kind of back to the music and everything. Like how.
Yeah.
What's the future look like? What's the future look like in the music career here for you?
Well,
in your eyes, like how you would want it to see. Yeah.
I want to be like Rolling Loud type shit. That's how I want to get. I want to be up there so that because I want to put out music that people can relate to too, but also people they can get hype with, like what you heard.
Yeah.
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 And my music's gotten better ever since you've heard that. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've heard. I might play a couple snippets.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm fine with that. I haven't heard any of your new stuff other than stuff that you post here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy to take a listen. This is your vocals?
Yeah.
Doesn't even sound like you.
Yeah.
There, that sounds like you.
Yeah.
That's back to okay.
Yeah.
I like the switch up there.
That's what that's what I'm learning to do right now. Combine both together.
Mm-hmm. I love when songs like do like switch ups.
And come on, I gotta find that one. Okay, all right. I'll play this.
That's you?
Yeah.
Damn.
This is where I put the distortions in my voice. It's hard to understand what I say sometimes.
A little bit,
but
That sounds. Does that hurt? Like
Sometimes.
yeah.
See, that's where I'm trying to perfect at. Trying to get that distortion effect in my voice, but I'm not trying to. When you listen to my music, I'm not expecting you to understand everything I say because I'm trying to make it sound good. But when sometimes that's what I mean. Like if you don't warm up your voice, that's where, it can just all go to shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This one's going on the album. This one's going on the album. See, that's where the deep growls.
The growling.
That's what I can do good at.
Yeah. I think the screaming sounds good though. Like I think it sounds like a thrash metal.
Thank you.
And the instrumental, like you're doing the instrumental too. Like that sounds good. That's why I like the fast drumming.
Yeah.
Like very quick because they're using it sounds like people using the double bass pedal. Oh yeah, that shit sounds so good. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going on the album. I'm trying to make that song at least 20 songs this time. But when I made my last album, I sped through it. I was so anxious to drop my first ever album.
Like do you feel like you rushed it?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone rushes their first couple projects, but like
because you're excited to get it out there and for people to hear it.
Sure.
That's exactly what was going on with me. But from when I first started making music, oh, dude, you can see the progression so much.
Oh, I'm sure. Because 2 years, I mean, there's a lot of, from starting out to like 2 years later, I'm sure there's so much like that you've learned and developed over that time. So yeah, where can people find you? And
you can find me mostly on my Snapchat. It's all lowercase A Morrison 141, and then my SoundCloud is GokutheOG.
All right, awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming on. It means a lot. Like I said, I always wanted to have you on. I knew starting this, I was like, I need to know about Goku and like what you're up to and the music that you're making and ask you questions about, your life and stuff. 'Cause I know we've known each other for quite some time.
Oh, yeah. We've known each other for years.
Yeah. So I really appreciate you coming on. And thank you everyone for watching another episode of Beyond the Set. I'm glad everybody tuned in. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Anything else you want to say to the audience?
Always be yourself and don't worry about what other people think about you or what they say about you.
That's well said. Very well said.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
And thank you everyone for watching. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.